is one of those good rookies. Here we go. Oh, hold on to your hats, cross your fingers, cross your legs. Are they going to get into turn one in good shape? Let's find out. We've got 52 riders trying to get into a space made for only 3. Ooh, look out. They all get through in very good shape. Woo! Well, these guys are getting good at it. I remember they used to go in there 4 and 5 abreast, and they'd have 5 guys get knocked off the track before they got around turn number 1. And now as they hit around turn number 2, they start stringing themselves out. And look at this, massive riders and machines coming up to you in turn number 3. This looks like the Vance and Hines Tour coming up here. Look at all these riders as they come up between 3 and 4. And already Roloff taking the early lead, maybe. We'll check it out as they come by lap number 1. Don Canet, the San Luis Obispo rider, seems like he's out in front with Roloff in second. Don Canet's on a Kawasaki. He's no dummy. He's got some Kawasaki money riding on this. As they go down the back straightaway, the San Luis Obispo rider, Don Canet out in front. Roloff is in second spot on a Kawasaki. Boy, we've got a terrific scrap going here. This is going to be one heck of a race, even those battles in the middle of the pack. Even though we're not going to be able to pick them up, we're going to have to concentrate on mostly on the top 10. But we've got one knock-down, drag-out fight for the lead. Here we go. It's going to be Canet and Roloff in that order as they come by to complete lap number 1. 7 laps to go. We want to change that. That's Walter Nito out in front. As we mentioned, he has an on-again, off-again ride, and right now he is on and on the gas good. Walter Nito is on the Honda, but he's got 2 Kawasaki's chasing him down. But look at the lead, and Walter Nito's got. Boy, he was the AFM number 1 rider a couple of years back, and he lost that, and now he's ranked number 20. That's why he's got the 20 on his plate. As he comes up the hill one more time, it's Nito with a big, big lead over Roloff. And it looks like Cardillo. That's Roloff and Cardillo in second and third. Then in 4th spot is 21X. That's probably Lee Schertz. Then in 5th spot, it looks like that's bike number 2. That's Tom Aguino, the Northern California rider. We'll try and get the top 10 for you the next time around as they start spreading themselves out a little bit. And boy, Nito is on a tear on that Yamaha, on that Honda out there. As he's got the Honda in front. We've got a Kawasaki running in 2nd spot. And it looks like Cardillo on the Yamaha in 3rd. So it's a Honda, Kawasaki, Yamaha in the top 3 spots. A great manufacturer's duel out here in 600 Super Street action. Here they come down the front straightaway again. A terrific 3-rider duel for 4th spot. Boy, they were almost touching hammers. Oh, they almost touched again going around turn number 1. That's between Lee Schertz, Tom Aguino, and bike number 7, Don Canet, and they're having a great scrap for 4th. Roloff now starting to take this race by the grasp here as he's now trying to catch a very determined Walter Nito. He's pulled away a little bit from Cardillo in 3rd spot, and he's going to try and go out to the leader now. As they're pretty much spread out going on that back straightaway. The Honda of Nito, the Kawasaki of Roloff, and the Yamaha of Cardillo in that order as they go into turn number 8. Remember, Roloff's the only guy that's got any money in this so far. He's got $300 if he can hang on to that. 2nd place, but of course, Roloff he wants first. Here they come out of turn number 9, and let's see how close, let's see if Nito can hold on to the lead here. 2 great veterans of AFM racing, both former AFM number 1 riders, battling it out for the lead. With Steve Cardillo, a multi-class champion in 3rd spot. In 4th spot, it's Don Canet In fifth spot, Tom Aguino, and then comes Lee Schertz, bike number 21, running in there in fifth and sixth spot. Okay, we want to change this. We have a change. Right, come on out. We have a change on your leader here. Walter Nita is not on a Honda. We understand he is on a Kawasaki, and right now he's got some Kawasaki money looking at him in the face right here with 500 bucks. So you better believe he's not going to want Roloff to come up there and snatch first place away from him. Roloff, who already has $500 on the day, trying to get another $500 in his pocket. Okay, your leaders with a free track ahead of them. Nobody in front of them. They're going to be coming up on some lap traffic maybe a little bit later, but right now it's still Nito. Nito looking over his shoulder. Roloff just taking advantage of it. He's picking up an inch there, a bike length here, and it looks like he's closing in on your leader. But right now they're pretty well spread apart. Cordillo running in third spot. Boy, we got a terrific battle back there in fifth. Three riders just going at it. Look at this. They're going to go in there side by side. And they finally get through in that turn in pretty good shape. Once again, we'll try and give you the top 9 right now. It's going to be Nito, 20, Roloff, 12, Cordillo, 7, or 8, excuse me, 8 running in third spot. Then in fourth spot, it's Don Canay. In fifth spot, it's DeVoe, bike number 105, and this is a rider who's come out of nowhere. He wasn't even on the leaderboard at the end of the first lap, and now he's running up in fifth spot, so keep your eye on bike number 105. That is Dave DeVoe on a Honda 600, and he is on the move in fifth spot, 105. In sixth spot, 21, that's Lee Schertz. He's dropped off the pace. In seventh spot is Tom Aguino, and of course these three are right together. It's Schertz, Aguino, and DeVoe, and they're really putting on a great scrap there in fifth spot. And then in eighth spot, it's 143. That's Glenn Schofer. And in ninth spot, 283. That's Peter Smith on a Honda. That's your top 9 as they got the halfway point. So right now, 2 Kawasaki's in the top 3, and one of them's going for 500, the other one's going for 300 in cash money right now. And of course, Cordillo could upset the apple cart here, running in a strong third if he can pick up the pace a little bit. Okay, the leaders are around turn number 2 and going up the hill. Up to you fans up there in the Budweiser balcony, it's still Nito. Oh, Roloff did a good job. He picked up a lot of real estate under braking, going up into 3. Roloff, you can tell, is inching up just a little bit closer each lap. It should be interesting when that white flag comes out. Let's see how much he's got left. But there's a lot of money on the line right there in those 2 classes. And in fact, the whole story of the race right now is those are the final 2 stars left on stage. It is Nito and Roloff. We don't have to say about these 2. Nito, of course, a former AFM #1 rider and AFM champion. Earl Roloff, also a former AFM and #1 champion. And of course, Roloff is the winningest rider in club racing history. He has about 222 first place trophies. A lot of riders in their career don't even enter that many races. He has that many wins in road racing alone. Earl Roloff. I understand they're going to melt all those trophies down. They might get maybe 3 ounces of gold out of it. Then they go around turn number 9. And it's Nito, but Roloff starting to make a little bit of a play. Let's see what happens when this white flag comes out. We've got a couple of laps left. Here they come down the front straightaway. And then they head into turn number 2 again. be out of reach. Roloff just cannot quite get into the draft as we're looking for our starter, Bob Breezak. Bob, the white flag coming out this time. And Roloff's really going to have his work cut out for him. Let's see what happens here on this last lap. He's just out of reach right now, and it looks like his thing's going to work out all Walter Nito's way here as they get the white flag. One more lap to go, and I think already Roloff's going to have to settle for second. In third spot, look at this great battle between Kane and Cordeo. Kane on the Kawasaki. So Kawasaki's now put themselves in the top three. In fact, with that pass, Kane now has picked up $100. Cordeo now back into fourth spot. Okay, your leaders going up the hill between 2 and 3 and 4 for the last time. And Walter Nito, the rider out of Rubidoux, California, a former AFMers Roloff now with a second place. He should get $300. He'll have so far total today $800. And it seems like the Roloff family doesn't leave Willow Springs unless they have at least $1,500 in their wallet each time. I know that doesn't seem like much with all the expenses incurred, but it's better than nothing. Okay, we're looking for Walter Nito. Turn number 8, turn number 9. And the checker flag is out, and they've got it. Oh, and it looks like bike number 8, Cordeo, might have beaten out Kane for third. And it looks like he did. That means Kane got out $100. Just got ripped off for $100 by not finishing third. Looks like Cordeo might have just nipped him at the end. The 50 stock class, he's